In a fight with my mom. 50 bands in a day. 20 more, but I'm straight.
What is going on, Glitcher Gang? It's your boy Glitcher Road 23 here, back with another reaction to Queen Nicki. First of all, before we get into this, I think yesterday, at the time of recording this, Nicki Minaj turned 42. So happy belated birthday to you, Nicki Minaj. We got Ganja Burn. And I think based off of the suggestion I saw, this is, another track from the Queen album. So this is about to be either the biggest hit or the biggest miss. But if you guys want to see more reactions to Nicki Minaj, do me a huge solid right now. Hit that like button if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Comment what you want to see next. Share your thoughts and opinions about the track and my reaction to it. Without further ado, let's get on into it. Okay, I was just making sure. I thought I saw some dialogue. Once upon a time, in a world unknown, there lived a queen, the generous queen. One day, her enemies all came together to hold a secret meeting and concoctated. I'm gonna look completely stupid not knowing how to say that word. Consulted? Y'all roast me in the comments. They plan to take the generous queen down. They conspired with someone who was once very close to her and struck like a thief in the night. Though the queen could hear and see them in her mind, she decided to allow them an easy victory. She advised her army to do and say nothing. They slaughtered her village. Concocted? I think that's what that word is. What they perceived as death was a deep sleep. Once the generous queen had enough of her... Oh, goddamn. They gave me no time to read on that one. Once the generous queen had enough of her rest, she began to arise. As she blew life back into her army, they all assembled, stronger and better than ever. They became more protective of the queen than ever before. She made a command. One command, kill everything in sight. With those words, her enemies were all put to death. God damn it, how much reading am I going to have to do? The Queen's Empire celebrated. They asked her, "Why did you allow us to be defeated?" She responded, "So that generations for years and years to come will know that even in the grave, he is Lord." Didn't know I was going to have to read a fucking essay for a goddamn music video.
As the world turns, the blunt burns. Watch them cunts learn. Fashion icon, Audrey Hepburn. I move keys, but you hoes get one turn. If you get one turn, then one earn. I straighten all these bitches out with one perm. Whoever gassed them ain't none of my concern. But see, the Lord showed me dreams to confirm. They done went to witch doctors to bury the Barbie, but I double back, kill bitches, bury the body. And that go for anybody, you'll be thoroughly sorry. I could wage war or I come in peace like Gandhi. All my powers back now, I'm scary to zombies. Bring the heat to a sizzle, I ain't talking Kalanji. I done fasted and prayed, had to cleanse my body. Abstaining from sex, had to zen my body. I ain't giving, so don't ask, I don't lend my body. Gotta be king status to give men my body. He gotta be king status to get in your body. Fuck yeah, cause a queen is what I embody.
Very interesting sound, at least to the track. You know, kind of digging it. And as far as like from everything else we've heard from the Queen, doesn't sound bad so far. Got a little singing here on the hook too. Singing kind of reminds me of some of the stuff from our earlier days.
on Rough Ride, now you DMX and Swissy. One hot video, you hype, now you just giddy. You made one dope beat, now you Kanye. You got a nigga named Jay, now you Beyonce. You got about 3 stacks, now you Andre. You put a part in your fade, yeah, you Nas, bae. You gotta have real skill, gotta work for that. If it's really your passion, would you get the world for that? Unlike a lot of these hoes, whether whack or lit, at least I could say I wrote every rap I spit. Put my blood, sweat, and tears in perfecting my craft. Still every team's #1 pick in the draft. You could bring anybody, weatherman, pick a day. I'm Kobe, KD, Kyrie, pick a K. Pick a K, pick a K, pick a K, pick a K.
Bro, she is trying to get me demonetized. I will say, this is probably one of the better tracks I've heard from Queen. This probably is. It's not like every other track where she literally seems like to be on like some hater type shit. You know, she's not really saying too much, but you know, she had that second verse where she was like dropping the rappers and then comparing herself to some great basketball players as well. You know, that was a nice little verse. But I do really like the production and the singing on the hook as well. Like I said, it reminds me of some of her early stuff. God damn. Now it makes sense why Kai Cenat was trying to touch that. I wonder if I could show that. I wonder if I could show any of these scenes where she's like the Cleopatra type. Because when I originally reacted to the first track from Queen, the album cover actually got my thumbnail taken down. I had to like literally like censor the album cover back in like 2021. Like if I didn't do that, the video was about to be age restricted. So I wonder if YouTube will let me get away with some parts of this music video. Jesus Christ, maybe not. That is like barely covering her nipples. I might have to play it safe on the editing of this one, guys. Jesus Christ. It honestly feels like the lead single to the Queen album. That's what that felt like. That didn't feel like any other track we've reacted to from Queen so far, and I actually kind of enjoy that one. Like the singing I think was really good on that one, in my opinion. that was probably my favorite part. And like I said, the production was very unique. Like, out of all the Nicki Minaj tracks we've reacted to, there hasn't been a single one that sounded like that. So I give it props for being very unique, at least, on that one. So that's it for now. That was the only Nicki Minaj request I have listed right here as of now. I guarantee there will probably be more. So if you guys want to see more requests from Nicki Minaj, do me a huge solid right now. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for new, comment what you want to see next, share your thoughts and opinions about the track and my reaction to it. And I'm going to go ahead and say this. I apologize in advance if some parts of that music video has to be censored. Like I said, like I just explained, like when I first reacted to the Coco Chanel featuring Foxy Brown about 4 years ago at this point, like YouTube literally took down my thumbnail, almost the video, because of the Queen album cover that was on the thumbnail. So we'll see if I get away with it. If not, then that will explain the censored parts of this music video. But thank y'all so much for watching. I'll see y'all on the next one.
I'm trying to be perfect, that shit is exhausting. An infinite force that nitpicking niggas get lost in.